So after the fucking crazy fiesta that happened on like Thursday with the big pop-off that Street Fighter did have, they not only finished their segment with a banger from Capcom, they also made another program specifically for Street Fighter talking about the ins and outs of Street Fighter 6. What are you going to expect, right? The different type of like modes, and they're also specifically talking about like the new characters that were just added into SF6, like Ken, E Honda, Blanca, and Dalsum. So we're going to be taking a look into this direct. It was like an hour, like early in the morning, like 11.
Game. So first of all, Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6, and we also have Takayuki Nakayama, the director. I am Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6.
These are the boys that are like spear helmet Street Fighter 6 right now. They're just making the game so fun and like authentic.
Street Fighter 6.
It is crazy. See them fighting. Oh my god. My boy Blanca. Yo, my mans. Yo, this man's Blanca. Not only is he like a swole fucking beast, right? Yo, my man Blanca got like the fucking gorilla face, bro. Like, that's the thing about like Blanca, because Blanca is always this like feral beast that lives in the jungle. How are you going to translate Blanca from the OG Street Fighters like 4 or 5, where they're very anime accustomed, to a much more realistic, to the much more realistic tones of Street Fighter 6? And I gotta say, Street Fighter 6 fucking nailed it. Like, look at my boy with the slick back hair. He's got like suspenders. He's got like those button strap suspenders on. Like, oh my god, he goes like and like someone posted up my boy, like, you know, this is Blanca, right? He walks like this, bro. He walks, my man Blanca walks like a fucking upright gorilla. Look at him. He's like, look at Blanca just door. No matter how many times I rewatch it, it's still fucking funny.
There are many moves you can learn. First, the one is Jinrai Kyaku.
Yeah.
It's a...
So, is that a special?
Kick, which is a turning one.
Okay, so it is a special. Damn, Ken got some sauce. Look at him. Target combos into that.
Oh! You can change your position when you're in the air. And depending on the situation in the battle, you can utilize this move.
Oh wow.
Blanca,
but they can only talk about like shortly. I want to like discuss a little bit more, man.
One is.
But okay, Blanca doing Blanca shit. He has
rolling attack.
Ooh, aerial Kano fireball. Yo, what?
Special.
My man Blanca has like the funniest like animations. Look at him like just all fours like that. Like he's about to take this dick up in his ass, bro.
So Blanca.
It's so Blanca, he says. Oh, yes, flip the table technique. Okay.
And there's a very cute Blanca icon which you can find at the bottom of the screen.
So
actually,
he can fire out Blanca-chan balls. Oh, and he could charge it with electricity and have it follow. Oh my god, this has some like fucking Faust vibes, bro. Like, if anybody plays Guilty Gear, right? Faust has like a special move called "What Could This Be?" right? And he throws out like a lot of like random shit because it's RNG like that. In one certain instance, he throws out like a little mini Faust. It's a little like doll with a paper bag over his face, and if you attack it in any way whatsoever, it will track and, well, not track, it will go through a certain trajectory where you are placed at in the game ring and just like attack you. Yo, this has some like mini Faust vibes. Holy shit.
Different movements.
And the doll has like different attributes depending on like what you do. So if you do like regular like mash lightning move for Blanca, it goes like it goes like low into the ground and just becomes like a low. Yeah, it's a low attack. It's a low attack. And if you do like the heavy
attack,
it jumps around.
And depending on the attack,
oh.
different movement.
And if you do super, oh my god, wow.
It's also yes.
Very low bit rate, but we'll probably like see a little bit from this.
This is the first round.
Oh, this is like first round? Okay. Oh, and you know what I noticed, right? Blanca will be another resource management character because 5 Blanca-chan dolls that he can like throw out, right? And it's like a down like input, at least like from the bit that we saw, but Blanca's gonna be like throwing out dolls left and right just to like create pressure on the opponent, right? And do they like refill after like each round? After like each round, like win or loss, whatever? Or does it happen for like the whole fucking match? Right? Because not only do we have Blanca that is a resource management character, but now we have like Jury, obviously, and Kimberly. So we have like 3 characters that will utilize like some sort of secondary like icon underneath their health bar that can help them out in like battle. Oh my god, wow. So you can like parry Blanca's like overhead. Everything is parryable in Street Fighter 6. Just by like holding down the button.
That they are taking a distance, and as you can see, there are different motions of characters.
Oh my god. Yeah, look at that walk. That walk is hilarious.
And they are also doing well.
Oh. So you get like push, so you get like sent back if you do more drive rush, drive art stuff. Not drive rush, what was it? Drive rage? DP?
So it was in modern type, and there were some combo attacks as well.
Ooh.
And
yeah, it throws out the Blanca-chan top. Oh, and he could like
a classic type.
Everything parryable, right?
How you're gonna use Blanca-chan those?
Ooh, drive impact.
Oh,
that's the name, drive impact. Yeah. Ooh.
So there's commentary on commentary.
Oh, and that's Blanca shit. Man, if you had like the doll around, like, oh my god. Imagine the potential. The combo potential that Blanca could have
had. Wonderful.
Alright. Oh.
So you were in a difficult situation, producer. Okay, now attack
there you go.
Working.
Jeez, my man
so
Ken.
That was very intense fight, a wonderful fight.
Let's go, my man. Oh my god, it looks so cool.
Nakayama-san, you won.
Oh my god, my boy Dalsum.
So he is walking in such a mysterious way, and now he is flying up in the air. And he has a lot of a special move. He has Yoga Fire.
So his Yoga Fires can be charged down and due to like 2 hits?
There's such a special move. And there's also Yoga Arch. Which,
I think this was like I think this was like from Street Fighter 5 or maybe like 4, where you can like shoot up the Yoga Flames.
New attack. Now he can
Yoga Comet.
Use Yoga Fire and the Yoga Comet when he is flying up in the air.
Really?
So he can change his position so that he can take advantage in the game. And also there's Yoga Inferno.
Yoga Inferno, right? Oh yeah, the fucking flame carpet. Damn, cinch the fucking floor.
Actually, it is the attack which you can use on the ground as well. And also there's the wave-like attack like this.
Ah. Shoot him down, up in the air.
So there are various yoga fires and yoga inferno.
Yoga fires and yoga infernos,
now let's
okay.
look at Edmond Honda. From
Edmond
Street Fighter
Honda, that's his like full
there
name.
was attack called Katayari.
So wait, he
And
has like a
there was,
buff
6,
move?
so we also have from Street Fighter 5, there was attack
And it's a down move, right? And like he has another system, he has another bar, right? Like so I can tell like
called Katayari.
E Honda,
And with 6, so we also have that.
so he can like power up his like sumo slap, like for instance, or any of his like other moves to like beef damage, right? He could do like, you know, 100 hand slap, like actually like what the name is, 100 hand slap. If he like basks in the Lord's light, bask in the light of Lord Artorias. Is Street Fighter like leaning to the route of like fucking anime fighter specifics, where like anime fighters are defined that characters do like certain unique things that only apply to the characters specifically, right? You know, Ryu plays the way Ryu is, Ken plays the way Ken plays, right? And we don't normally see that because it's like we see like the special moves of Street Fighter, and that's what like makes them similar to one another, right? But ever since like Street Fighter 5, right, we sort of see like characters are becoming unique from each other. Like no one plays like the same. Everybody is unique in their like own way. And that's what like anime fighters like are all about to an extension. That's also like Darkstalkers, Killer Instinct, right? Characters just do things that are not like another are not like for with each are not like with each other. God damn it. You know? Like everybody does different things that make them separate from one another. No character is the same. So that's cool that like E Honda has this like, for example, has this hand shit, and he never had that in like did he have that in like Street Fighter 5? I can't remember. No. He didn't have this like, of course, this meter, but did he have like I have to look at like maybe V trigger or maybe V skill where he like gets like a buff or something? But this is totally unique. Holy shit.
Attack called Katayari. And with 6, so we also have that.
Yeah.
And
he has a
new move,
run!
which is a small step.
He has a command run. Wow.
Move which
He has a sumo walk, like, like what? All right, that's cool. E Honda has that. Very authentic to sumo wrestler nature.
New move, which is a small step.
And different variations, right? Yep. That's slide,
And
heavy.
This is attack code.
Oh, okay. Oh, and it could be like followed up. Yeah, doskoi!
It's the attack which you can the punch at the opponent.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's try to fight with the
Yeah,
two.
let me see like a fight, please. I want to see like how they play. Dalsum looking extra freaky. Yoga fire!
So let's look at the situation with projectile. Yoga is used. And now they're coming to the center.
Doskoi!
So he is pushing the
Ooh,
opponent.
okay. That's like plus. Ah, there's my sumo throw. Ouya!
So now he's throwing the opponent.
Okay.
And
That's
by
parry.
using a good distance, try to
Ah,
attack
trying to
from the
grab,
air.
okay. Ah, so
And
that's an
hit
interesting
here.
thing. Armor break, right? So Dalsum tried to do like a drive impact, but in some cases, right, where you have like a multiple hitting move, drive impact is not going to work most of the time. it can be beat out if you throw out like multiple hitting moves like baiting jabs. That will like knock out the that will knock out the properties of drive impact, because drive impact is literally like your reversal edge or your what's that one move, your shadow strike. Yeah, that's what's it. Yeah, there you go. That was it. There you go. Yeah, moves like shadow strike or in this instance drive impact will get beaten out if you like either hit the opponent during the before startup frames of the move, or if you do multiple ones like this, like E Honda's sumo hand slap, and you get like an armor break status, right? Which is really interesting because drive impact is gonna 100% be like an abusable move, same as drive parry, because you want to feel like powerful, you want to feel cool when you play online, especially like against like newbies, or if you're playing as a newbie in Street Fighter, right? And you're gonna 100% be like throwing out moves that may get you like the round because they make you like feel cool, and that's what like drive impact wants you to do, is like get out a move, bait a motherfucker into like doing something, go for like a crumple, and then go for super, and then do like swaggy shit, right? It's gonna be like an online warrior like type of move. Everybody's gonna be like using it, but if you can't just like throw it out willy-nilly, right? It can be blocked, it can be baited with jabs, it can be beaten out by multiple fucking moves, and of course it can be beaten out by parries, right? So it's not like totally invincible, you know. But that's like an interesting note to take, that like drive rush is not always going to be like in your favor. Yosha!
It was so Edmond Honda, it was a throw attack. Nakayama-san, Moto Edmond Honda.
Oh, that was it?
So these are familiar characters for you, and they learned in the training mode, so it's easier to use everyone.
Next one, so which I remember, is going to be talking about like training mode, well, right?
So we have easy setting or simple setting. So let's
oh my god, it's the grid!
Screen.
It's the fucking grid!
When you open the main menu, this is the option you get. First of all, we have umpire practice. When you select this, you can update your setting so that you can practice the move which is appropriate for the particular setting.
Also, you mean to tell me you get to like preset like certain recordings and save that shit?
It's all set like this. The next step, let's look at a practice to respond drive impact. When you select this, there's random movements for drive impact. Then you have to respond to that.
Wow, that's cool. Training mode options. Wow.
That is how this practice works. Sorry, the screen
oh
is
wow,
quite,
that's actually smart, because like training mode is such like a valued option. What the panels and the hosts and what the devs and like the hosts are like describing is that you can actually set preset, like you can make your own training like recording slots, and most games have like a training mode recording slot where you can make a dummy in training mode, like not you, but like the other like computer who is just like, you know, standing still because of this training mode. You just like practice combos and whatnot. You can set that dummy to like do certain things, right? Like drive impact, drive rush, jump up into attack, or even in certain time, not certain times, but in most situations, make them get into knockdown status, and when they get up, they'll do like wake up DP or wake up jab or wake up grab, right? And you can actually set that
then you have to respond to that.
You can actually set that in the training mode options.
Works. Sorry, the screen is from this meter, not
right.
And
so that's really impressive.
We have a flame meter. This is actually
this is the thing I saw on Twitter. You have a frame meter.
So when you have a move, so this is a flame we have here, yes. And there are the various
so you really have like a simplified like frame counter in Street Fighter 6. Oh my god, wow. Wow, that's really badass because and of course there are other games that did frame counters like before, like Grand Blue, Tekken, Street Fighter 5, right? And what that puts into the mind of a player is that you can actually figure out your specific moves different attributes. Like each move has 3 different phases when they like come out, right? You have startup frames, you have active frames, and you have recovery frames, right? Startup is when you input the move. When you actually do the move on the controller, you see them like reeling back and actually like preparing for the move. And the active frames is like, let's say like a Hadouken, for example, right? This is like them shooting out the fireball from their hands, and it's like active for like in frames per second. How many frames are there in that specific second? And recovery is them like not reeling back like startup, but like recovering from that move. Like, oh shit, I'm done with that recovery. And it's a lot of different intricate details that fighting games have. And there's also things like plus or minus on block, plus or minus on hit. And in Street Fighter, you see that well, in Street Fighter, but also in other games, right? You notice things like links and all that jazz, right? Light links and doing like medium to down medium. And sometimes you think that like, oh, this is a medium to down medium, it should automatically work, right? But no, there are certain like frames in that like move where they like recover, and then you can like input another one. Stand medium to like crouching medium doesn't normally like work unless you play someone like Jury with her Feng Shui engine. You have to give it a little bit of a pause and then like do a medium again. And this is just like very smart, because, you know, again, past fighting games have this, like Tekken and Grand Blue, but they were not really helpful for a player to dissect, you know, what move is going to be like plus or minus or all that jazz, right? What's a good punish? Like, how do you punish a certain move? Am I like too late or am I like too early? And Street Fighter 6 has a simplified version of counting like your meter, counting your frames. And they show you, like, here's an explanation on the frame meter and U, right? And they describe it as this, right? And there's also, and you could also look at it at glossary.infel.net, but Street Fighter is just like, you know, simplifying it for y'all. Right, there's startup, there's total, there's recovery. And you have all of these, like, different properties color-coded to help you understand what's a good counter timing, what's a good punish, hitbox, projectile, parry, counter time, projectile invincibility period, strike invincibility, all that jazz, right? And it's color coded for your pleasure, right? So this is very important, right? I feel like it's important because, you know, a lot of newbies and also with fighting game players, they don't really like understand, like, even I'm a victim of this as well. We don't really understand how some moves like come out, like we just want to get the move out and just like go. We gotta like dominate, right? But then you gotta understand that some moves are like punishable. You can't like throw out every move you have and expect like good results, right? Every move in a character's arsenal has like its plus and minuses, right? And you have to know how you're playing a character and what are his like strengths and weaknesses, right? Am I able to do this, right? How much recovery is this like certain move, right? Everything comes into like account, but it's not really something that you should like obsess over, right? Like frames is just a good tool to help you out. You shouldn't like obsess about it, like especially like in a match or like in some sort of like fashion, like yo bro, I'm like plus off of this, well, you're supposed to be minus, why are you doing this to me? Like, don't take it to an absolute extreme, right? Because it's just at the end of the day, well, of course, a video game, right? But frames are there to like help you, and it's not like you need to obsess over the plus and minus of things. Then you start to like lose the fun that is, you know, playing a fighting game, right? But it is still like a good visual helpful suggestion, not helpful suggestion, a helpful helpful thing to have, like, or to understand how frames work in fighting games, right? Oh, they're gonna be talking about extreme battle, right? So
this time,
this is the thing that I like quoted tweeted on Twitter that like, yo, Street Fighter is getting into some like casual as fucking shit. Like they're getting into some Smash level shit, right? This is a like a random fucking game mode that you have like stage hazards all over the screen. Like you see Ryu and Jaime like duking it out like Street Fighter style. You have your typical like drive gauges, but the health bar is replaced with like a point system, and you lose a point if you get like knocked down. And same can be said for like Ryu. So whoever gets knocked down like 5 times, they win the round. And of course, it's not just this new system.
And you can
there
see
are
that
stage hazards like a fucking bull coming in.
And you kick the other.
Yup. It's a fun, like, I called this when I first saw this, it's a fun casual mode that newbies are just gonna like pick up and just like go nuts. I hope that like casuals can pick up and like go fucking nuts. It's very Smash level, or it's very like Smash level oriented. Like I love this shit of just giving not just competitive players, that's how like the downfall of Street Fighter 5 began, by just making the game more into the competitive crowd. But this is what casuals like wanted from like Street Fighter 5. Make the game like super fun, offer a lot of modes that casuals will like get into, and just like just have fun. Right at the end of the day, again, it's a video game. You want to like have fun. You don't want to like do the same thing over and over and over again with especially with like Street Fighter. All you have in Street Fighter are just like arcades and the bonus stages of like hitting barrels or like hitting cars, rival cutscene, and that's it. It's such a like a good idea to have. Just offer like fun, zany things that you can do in a fighting game, and that will attract to like bigger crowds than just like the hardcore FGC people. This is great, and there are more modes than this like bull rush thing.
Some time to really look at the people around you to see where the opponents are coming from.
Goddamn, Jaime looks so cool. Oh.
So if you punch at the right timing, you can also return it.
If you punch it at the right time, huh?
Well, the timing, you miss the timing, both of them.
So wait, you can actually like return bulls?
We hear that they're cows too.
Oh, they're cows. Sorry, why did I say bulls?
You can also
I forgot. This is like India.
Watch,
well, they are bulls though. They have like horns and shit.
Yes, it looks like it's very spacious.
Yeah, but it's like a
so
fun
it's
mode.
easier for you to look at the gimmick. Okay. So you can have fun with your friends. Close to it. But far.
And this is where they talk about World Tour. Ooh! Oh, this is like your create a character like
English.
story mode, right? I want to see.
There are 3 menus that we are showing them to you for the first time.
This is the menus? Oh my god, it's so sick. It's like a fucking state. It's like fucking
tour.
going into like a spotlight, right? Wow. You get to like deselect out.
English.
All like the modes like light up like you're in a fucking like play or some shit.
We're showing them to you for the first time.
Oh wow. Wait, what? And you get like an intro movie? Oh my god!
Okay. Let's keep it simple.
Oh jeez, I love this movie already. I love this opening movie already for World Tour. Let's go. Is that my boy DJ?
And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength.
Oh my god.
I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
On the streets. That's so cool. You get like a funky, fresh like type of story mode introduction. Jeez. Is it now 7-Eleven? Okay. I like do namaz real soon. But this is like, oh, who the fuck is this? They're like, oh, this freak did it again. He punched another punching bag.
Kids, take a breather.
Luke! Give me that fucking smile.
Welcome. This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
And this is your create a character customization screen.
Beginning,
before you do all the
everyone's working really hard.
Oodies and goodies of playing.
Main character, Buckler Security Service that Luke belongs to. And we started with time motion. And you can create your own avatar. Let's look at the function. Body type and gender. Preset is also available. Users
Oh wait, what?
can make their
Oh,
own
sorry.
preset and gender.
I wasn't looking.
Preset.
Oh,
is
you have
also
someone make
available.
a Kuma? Oh god. A long,
Can
long
make their own
mile.
avatar as they like. And
Or you can make
it's
someone
a
like
slider.
skinny or like buff
Wow.
or
You
fat.
can adjust it like
Oh
this.
yeah, just the character customization. Yeah, look at that big belly. Look at that big belly.
And you can also select the amount of muscles.
The amount of muscles. How much muscles can you have? Can I like
And
have a
skin
ridiculously
color.
toned fat man? Oh man, that would be the dream. Oh god,
Also
super
the
neon man. What the
brightness.
hell?
Oh, stands out.
All sorts of
The
different
body hair.
customizations. Oh my god, this is the best character customization. I'm sorry, chat. I might be oblivious to this, and I might be illiterate to this, but when has there been a game that you could like add like facial hair? You can add like facial hair. No, yes. Where has there ever been a game where you can add like chest hair or arm hair or leg hair like that, bro? Like, can I be like a ridiculously like jungly type of man? I just want to have jungles on my pits. Holy shit, that's so in depth. That's so fucking funny.
Very detailed setting.
Yeah, they've been improving since like RE Engine with Monster Hunter,
create
right?
a character that you like.
You can have like a chubby buddy face.
Wrinkles, you can choose.
Oh, you can add wrinkles. Oh, Jesus, right?
Wow.
Whoa, homie, whoa.
Beard.
Chill out with that. You can have like different hair.
Oh, you cannot finish it. You'll do this forever.
Yo, what the fuck? That beard looks like fucking we said
You can.
we said esports
put tattoos on your
player
body.
Coach Steve, right? Yeah, Coach Steve has that beard like that, bro. I don't know
You can
why.
change a character to Street Fighters. You can choose various things. Maybe I'll fast forward it. And you can
Jeez.
create your own character.
Yep. But you can customize your character. That's going to be your default character.
You can
Damn, Luke, you
choose
got some
lots of
big ass
characters.
hands.
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic.
Gotta say, you're photogenic.
Alrighty, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach.
Just coach.
Hey there.
Just coach will do.
Ready to begin?
I kind of do like Luke now in this entry, right? Like I didn't like Luke before because we got so miffed at
There
how
are
Luke
many ways
was
to
in
enjoy
5.
World Tour.
Like we all thought it was gonna be Terry, but now Luke feels like right at home in 6. They definitely like built. They definitely like changed up like his character a little bit.
Anyway, moving right along.
And of course, I think it's like the same voice as like 5, but yeah, like it feels so nice.
Last one, and then make your way back to me. Sound good?
You can also change the camera angle.
Oh wow. Super immersive open world Street Fighter. I have not heard of this before. Wow, and 6 is gonna be doing just that. Cheese and rice.
Street Fighters Battle. Tutorial for that as well.
There's a tutorial.
First, we start with a modern mode, and you can also select the crash mode later.
Yep, basic tutorial shit. That's how you learn the game.
So you get used to it.
That's how you learn the game.
It's fun if you can use your own character for tutorial. And for attacking, you can learn a lot in detail.
Yep.
This is a modern mode.
Rising uppercut.
You can select moves. Please look forward to it. I shouldn't have asked. Oh, that's okay.
Oh my god. Square and X.
Nice work. All right, that about covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it. That's how the basics are. Simple and boring. Remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. Get me?
You get me?
How is any of that gonna help him handle this?
Oh shit. Who the fuck is this guy? God, I love like the hip hop themes and fucking Street Fighter 6, man. Oh my god. It feels so cool. It feels so authentic. Ow.
You might wondered who it was.
Yeah, so this is gonna be like
Let's use
this is gonna be like your
basic move
rival?
and beat up the other. Oh, looks like it's a tough match.
Yeah, you're supposed to lose.
Throw the other way. Oh, other way. I got defeated.
I got defeated by this edgelord person with braids on his back of his hair.
Be the type to jump before you think. But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
He wants a real fight.
Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up for the same
Bosch!
thing you are.
Mr. Bosch. Bada 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 banga banga danga dang.
Coach, we both came here looking for strength. If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why
Oh my god. God damn it, what an asshole.
It's a really tough question.
You stupid child.
You go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees.
Plucky little trainees.
Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that.
It's like, man, shut up, Dad. We'll find my own path. Fine, I guess I'll shake your hand.
All right. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Hit the streets. And there you go, that's how you begin your open world.
We
Shit.
stopped at a very good scene.
Yeah, but that's
So
that's
this
World
match
Tour,
and
right?
Feels like we can play it right away. I'm sure you want to see the rest of the story.
I of course
please
want to see the
look
rest of the
forward
story.
to
God
it.
damn it.
I'm very much excited. Yes, we are waiting for more information. Street Fighter 6 was announced in June, and we received lots of response and lots of attention. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
So
I don't think they
far,
need to go over like Battle Hub,
We
right?
have Street
But maybe
Fighter
we
6
can like go over Battle Hub.
development team to
Yeah.
try to incorporate the challenging battle scenes, and we want to make them all available at that time of launch in 2023. We showed the movie
Yeah.
of the World Tour
God damn, is
opening.
this gonna be like the roster? Oh wow, it
We are
is the
making
base
18
roster.
characters to make that available.
Ah, that is the base roster.
We will
Why?
keep adding
Why, chat?
content.
Is that
And characters,
Nakayama and Matsumoto
launch, we
have
have
been
some
well
time.
aware of the leaks that
but we will
of the Street Fighter
keep
leak
you
that happened back in
posted,
June, and
so
they understand,
please
right?
stay
So
tuned.
the intention
Team
of putting
characters, we have
the intention of putting this out chat, this is going to be the base roster of Street Fighter V, right? And for those who might be like, you know, the leakers around there, or like the leak backdroppers, right, where we had all of these like different redacted info of characters like Akuma and Rashid and so many other different like characters. This is going to be the base roster of the game, and whoever is not going to be in the base roster is just going to be DLC. Like, straight up. And this is like the base roster, right? We have Ryu, Ken, Luke, Jamie, Kimberly, Cammy, which we will see later on, right? There are some characters that we have seen via like the past few months. And there will be like characters that we will be seeing in a couple of weeks or so, right? Because guaranteed, I feel like Street Fighter is gonna come out in like February, right? Because February, I feel, is like the prime time for not just like Capcom fighting games, but in general, most like fighting games come around is like February. King of Fighters 15 did that. I remember Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came around in like February-ish, right? So it's highly expected that this game is like, you know, completed, right? The devs are like holding out on whoever's going to be like shown off and demonstrated, right, in the next few like weeks, right? And the game's going to be like coming out. It's going to be great, right? But again, this is going to be like the base roster. This is the starting roster of Street Fighter 6, a total of like 18 characters, right? We were expecting like maybe 24, 25, but that's a little bit too hopeful, too like too miraculous, right? So damn, we got like new gen crew like, who is this girl? Who is this? And who are these two, right? Who's this like beefy person? Who's this old man, and who are you, right? I know this is Cammy, right? But who are these like 5 newcomers? I want to know.
World Tour opening. We have unique characters, and we want you to experience the battle styles. And we are making 18 characters to make that available. We will keep adding content and characters. To the launch, we have some time. But we will...
So let's look at like the different modes, right? Fighting grounds. They added like real-time commentary. Oh yeah, these like 2 commentators were announced for the Japanese TGS event. I still want more. I still want my boy IFC Yipes, right, to be commentating Street Fighter 6, bro. And of course, there's Sajam as well. But let me see. That's battle details, right? 1v1. Online battle. Hey, look at this. Look at this, chat. Right. We got crossplay. Find your rival anywhere, anytime, and transcend borders and hardware. Street Fighter 6 supports cross-platform play to allow an unprecedented number of players to fight together. Yep, so, and here's how you do it. Yep, you have to get a Capcom ID, right? And you have to link your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Xbox, and your Steam if you want to like play together, right? A Capcom ID and hardware link is required. Details can be found here. You must have an online internet connection. You have to have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold is required, or Xbox Gold subscription, right? So the game does offer crossplay, but you need the Capcom ID, and I have like gone over how to get like a Capcom ID with like the Exoprimal video, but again, it's imperative that if you want to play Street Fighter 6, right, you have to make like a Capcom ID and link an account with like your PlayStation, Xbox, and or Steam, right? And you could just generally play everyone and you're set for like life. I've heard there are like issues that people can't like sign in on Capcom ID. Probably that's why like probably the reason is because, you know, since like the open beta for SF6 got like announced, they are not limiting the entries because of course it is a closed beta, so first come first serve, right? But they got like a huge wave, the servers for the Capcom ID place got like a huge wave of people just submitting applications, and they gotta like cool it down obviously, but you know, the hype, man, for Street Fighter 6, man. You gotta get like a Capcom ID if you want to play this game. So you have like different modes of online battle. Here comes ranked match. Here comes casual match. A little bit less fun and not the usual competitive standard for Street Fighter 6. Or maybe this could be the competitive standard. Hey man, like look at this. Look at this fun crazy shit of just like whacking a ball and like playing this fucking like hot potato game in a fighting game, right? Like how cool is that? And they do damage. And you get to like whack around like a serve bot? No, that's not a serve bot. That's like one of those like little like cap head robots in Mega Man. Jeez, man, this, yeah, like it's not competitive. Oh wow, that's funny. It's a not competitive version of like the usual Street Fighter play that you don't see often, but now you do, right? Here's a fun, casual, friendly like match with nothing at all any oriented Street Fighter way. There's gonna be some bulls, there's gonna be shit. That's how you play, right? A U.S. Air Force pilot who fights for his country, Guile succeeded in dismantling Shadaloo and avenging his friend Charlie. He enjoys living the family man life, but new battlefields await him, right? So, yeah, my boy Guile, and oh, he's voiced by Ray Chase.
Let's get this mission started.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty dope. It actually does sound like Ray Chase, right? And for those who might not know Ray Chase, he did the infamous voice for Noctis Lucis Kylum in Final Fantasy 15. Uninvited student to Guy, the 39th successor to Bushin Ryu. She's uninvited? She just like dropped in and waltzed in? Alright, I like this chick already. Kimberly had an ordinary upbringing, but she's a genuine prodigy who graduated college early and now wants to be a ninja. Loves 80s pop culture. Oh god, she's gonna be the Spider-Man. She's gonna be the Tom Holland Spider-Man, just gonna be cracking up 80s jokes here and there.
We've seen you on the scene!
Yeah, that's actually really dope. This sadistic thrill seeker enjoys the strife and suffering of others, taking immense joy in obliterating her foes. Without revenge against M. Bison as a motivator, she whiles away her time in a gloomy haze. Oh, that's right, because Juri's lore is that she was like an orphan whose parents were killed by M. Bison and his Psycho Soldier troops, right? And Juri sent out on like a vendetta against Bison, but after, like, you know, with the events of 5, that M. Bison is, you know, dead, we don't know for say, but yeah, like, Juri is a sadistic person that, you know, doesn't really care about anything other than, like, the thrill of the fight. She is the Melina, right? She likes to, like, kill you and, like, kiss you at the same time. Just for funsies. Right? And of course the typical like feet fetish, right? I did make a TikTok about that where like, you know, fans are really in love with Juri because, you know, the feet, the foots, want to smell that thing.
Nowhere to run.
So is that the same voice actor as Street Fighter 5 or 4? Oh, she is. She is the same person. Of course, it makes sense. They're not gonna like change up an iconic voice actor unless it's like, you know, Bayonetta shit, right? Alright, now everybody is talking about, and I think some of my friends also talked to me about this one, is my boy Ken, right? Everybody has been memeing up Ken before like he was actually announced like just a few days ago. He looks so ragged, right? He looks like a hobo, and he lost his kid, he lost his wife, he's filing for divorce, so many other different reasons, right? But now we have actual fucking information on what the hell Ken has been doing. Former US National Fighting Champ and ex-VP of the Masters Foundation. Oh yeah, right, he's a rich kid, I forgot. Accusations of orchestrating a criminal plot have forced Ken to abandon his family and business and go into hiding. He's not a homeless hobo. He didn't get divorced. He is fucking like hiding incognito and like finding the right time to counter this bullshit. But for now, he's just a guy that's like doing his thing. But yeah, this boy chat looks fine. This boy looks fine. Oh my god. Look at this fucking stature of this man. I like he has like this fucking coat on. He still has like the gi. Well, no, he doesn't have the gi. He just has like red pants. The Tims though. Look at the Tims on this man. Yo, my man's gonna do like a very hardcore Shippujinrai at your face. And of course like the rugged look that Ken has is really fucking sick. There's this like flaming Tatsus. Here he is, like he's got like the move. He's got the move, right? He's got the Vanessa move. He's got the Yashiro move. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you.
Gotta do this. Come on.
So they actually, Capcom actually ditched Ruben Langdon as Ken, and Ruben Langdon is infamous for Devil May Cry, man. Dante.
Come on.
It actually fits with like the ruggedness that Ken is like going through. And albeit, to be fair, you know, DMC5 Dante has like stubble. He has like a beard, right? Yeah, I'm excited that like I'm excited that Ken is like coming back, bro. Holy shit. Look at this like jolly oaf. Look at this jolly oaf with the gorilla face. A kind-hearted defender of nature, Blanca has become an adventure tour. Wait, what? He becomes like a tour guide. Confident in his intimate knowledge of the jungle, will serve as a springboard to fame and a comfortable life for his beloved mother. Right? Army Ants, Samantha, Blanca-chan dolls. 6'4". He's a 6'4" dude, 216 pounds. Cheese and rice. Carries around a Blanca-chan. Goddamn, these shots of Blanca's mouth. I can't help it. Like, Blanca's mouth is like, I feel the most like enamored with out of like everybody in Street Fighter, right? It's just so fine-tuned to Blanca. It's insane. Cause like Blanca is a beast. What can you fit with a beast? Like a Planet of the Apes mouth. He has like new moves, the table flip, and yeah, he's getting charged up for his super art. Dalsum. Oh my god, Dalsum looking extra freaky. I mean, his powers are like bullshit, right? Like he can stretch his limbs, but at the same time spit hot fire. A monk and yoga master from India who has served as a guide for countless suffering souls, prefers to avoid conflict when possible, but his innate hatred of evil compels him to dispense stern justice. Yeah, right? So when there's like a rapist in town, like Dalsum will answer the call and will like, you know, spit hot yoga fire at you. But it's interesting to see Blanca in this like new look, right? Like he doesn't have like the stereotypical like turban that he had. He has like the third eye, like the red dot on his head, because that's like Indian religion mantra that like once you have like the red dot, I don't know how you get it, but like you enter like heaven, or you get like your sixth sense unlocked or some shit. But Dalsum has always been like the stretchy man with like the very wiggliest fuck body. His fucking rib cage is definitely showing. Oh, oh.
Prepare yourself.
Is that like the same voice actor as ye old Dalsum? All right, now let's look at like the last character, E Honda. Damn, E Honda looking extra kabuki. Holy shit. He is like a sumo, and he does like face paint. A sumo wrestler looking to bring the sport worldwide. E Honda has the skills of a yokozuna, but his consistent globetrotting has prevented his promotion. Also an expert chef, renowned for mouth-watering chanko stew. But this bitch also ran like a Sento bathhouse, bro. Like, what is he doing? Changing like jobs here and there? God damn, fat man. I'm gonna be super surprised at like E Honda, man. Look at this new skill that he has. He basks into the light and powers up his sumo slap, right? If he has like 2 charges of his sumo hand, he does like million 100 hand slap. That's really cool looking. I wonder if that will like power up all of his like other moves, because he has like a flying headbutt move, and he has like a overhead butt slam move, like a Yoshi shit. Oh, this super, I want to know what this is, man. This looks so fucking cool. Step into the ring. It's a fucking flaming sumo ring, and he's gonna like yeet your ass. Oh my god, this is gonna give me some Rumbleverse vibes when I look at it. So this is gonna be like our online arena, right? The Battle Hub is where players can gather and communicate, and represents a core mode of Street Fighter 6. Use your avatar that you create in World Tour and meet up with other players. You can also access Fighting Ground online features in the Battle Hub, right? So this is gonna be like our big immersive, like, it sort of feels like, you know, what's that one game? PSO2, Phantasy Star Online 2, like open lobbies, right? And everywhere you see is like a custom like set of arcade cabinets to per like setting, right? And you could just like walk in and just duke it out with people. This is also like a very Xenoverse style like open lobby, and I think Xenoverse had this instance when Dragon Ball FighterZ was like having one of their like world tours. Xenoverse got like permission from fighters to like showcase their full tournament event on like a big screen, and avatars would just like come in and watch the tournaments. And the same feeling is in right here. Like you see like the backstage right there with the big like fucking monitor. People could just like come in and watch the tournament as their like tournament players are like doing it out. And then of course there's like a game center, which we'll probably like get into, right? There's a host of features on the Battle Hub floor. Check out the Battle Hub and extra battle cabinets to play against other players, or head to the game center to enjoy some of Capcom's classic arcades. You could also customize your avatar at the Hub Goods Shop, or even enter tournaments event via the event counter. So you have like your indoor, you know what this is? When I first saw like the Battle Hub is, and I think maybe I have this in my reaction video, this feels like at-home Evo. This feels like at-home Evo without paying the bills. Cause like, damn, shit is fucking expensive when you get like a plane ticket to go to the Palisades. Is the Palisades in Las Vegas or some shit like that? Oh no, sorry, Mandalay Bay. Yeah, plane tickets are fucking expensive, right? And to get like that feeling in a fighting game is like awe-inspiring, right? You get to like watch from like your home and actually feel like it, even though it's not really. But it's a different level of experience when you go to an actual venue event. And Street Fighter is like trying their best to like make the make their like online battle arena as somewhat resembling Evo as they like possibly can, right? And that's very awesome, right? You get to like hang out with other dudes like in an online arena, and you get to like feel like a star and go to like the venues and shit, you know? It's super fun. One battle hub can host up to 100 players at the same time, so you have like multiple different battle hubs. Players can use emotes or chat to communicate with each other and express yourself with your own personal style and while you're out on the floor. And that gives me some positives and negatives. Well, positives is that it's a big open area, like 100 players per hub. So you could just like walk into like a server and just like, you know, meet people and duke it out. But at the same time, with so much customization, right, you're gonna find some like trolly ass people, and of course this is the online realm, right? Like this is the open virtual world, so anything is possible. So instead of these like friendly like chat messages you'll see right here, people will create all sorts of like, you know, ill intent messages, like the fucking low tier god like spam like salt messages, something like that. Oh, this guy doing a 10-piece strike. That's what eventually is going to happen. It's not going to be friendly like at the surface level like communication that it is, but it's gonna lead to that, and you know, that's gonna be an eventuality, right? You're not gonna have like nice like chat messages here and there. Bro, Guilty Gear gets that like daily. I look at like Scrub Croats and there's like a lot of like ill words on Guilty Gear like chat message boards. It's just people can be toxic, right? And you know, toxicity never changes. It's a eternal thing that never really goes away. So that's it. Battle cabinet. These are like your arcade cabinets. We mentioned that before. Event counter. Check out various events that are ongoing or scheduled at the event counter. Daily and online tournaments. We've discussed that. Play various Capcom titles at the cabinets located at the game center. Compete with each other for the high score. So this is a thing that I'm really like curious about, right? So you get to play old school Capcom titles like Final Fight and Vanilla Street Fighter 2 for funsies. Compete with others for like a high score. So it's a very like casual level boots that you can like go into and play against with like other people. I'm hoping it's like with other people, right? I don't want there to be like, you know, these are there just for like single player modes, because you could have that with like other like Capcom collections. But do you play with other people? And if so, what's going to be the online? Is it going to be the same as Street Fighter 6? Is it going to be something less than that? Like, that's very curious, you know? Tons of items are available at the Hub's Good Shop. Use them to customize your avatar to your liking. Yup. Character customization, avatar customization. That's really cool. Yeah, we'll just talk about this bit, and I'll go into my nama. So, World Tour, right? So, this is what, right? Travel the world in search for the answer to the question of what is strength. Jump in with your avatar where legendary fighters await your arrival in the world of Street Fighter. Your first destination will be Buckler City, as we have like seen. Luke will act as your coach. During your travels, you will face a number of trials and challenges. You'll come across opportunities to prove yourself in street fights, meet legendary fighters, forge bonds, and improve your abilities. As you grow stronger, you'll face even stronger opponents. If you're looking for strength, then it's time to hit the streets. I'll just say that I really love this like single player mode, right? Because, you know, I really need to like make like a Khaiza dojo that talks about single player campaigns for fighting games, because historically a lot of fighting games generally narrow themselves like character specific arcade ladders. You play as a character, you see like their intro cutscene, then you fight like 5 at most 6 battles. Then on the 7th battle, you fight like your rival. You get like a rival cutscene, and then at the 8th fight, you fight the boss. You beat the boss, no matter how cheese scumming difficult he may be. You see the outro of your character, and that's the end of the game. That's what most, if not all, fighting game arcade stories are like. There are only like a few exceptions of that, which is Mortal Kombat, to an extent Guilty Gear. Tekken 7 did that with Tekken 7. Smash has that, but Smash is also an exception. But Subspace Emissary, like, I think it was like a very frowned upon like mode at the time, even though I very much liked it. And they tried to like do it again with Ultimate at World of Light, but it just didn't hit the bops and vibes of Subspace Emissary. But those are the only exceptions, right? Fighting games like need to change their single player story mode, campaign ladder demographic, right? We shouldn't have to like relegate ourselves to like fighting tumultuous battles with CPUs that will progress like in CPU difficulty ladder, then fight the boss, and then that's your ending. That's very like, not only is it like tedious, but also very like glass half empty, glass half full type shit. Like you're not getting like some benefits from like playing your fighting game. And I feel with like Street Fighter and potentially Garo 2 by SNK, things are going to be looking a lot more brighter for fighting game stories, right? And of course, you know, fighting game stories are a little bit wackadoo crazy, right? They don't make like a lot of sense. You have to like connect the dots here and there with character specific cutscenes or things like, or like, you know, the general fighting games have branched out so much like in a specific series like Mortal Kombat or Guilty Gear or BlazBlue that none of this shit makes any sense. It's not the same as it was like in the ye old like days of the first fighting game franchises ever, right? Things are like are added new characters, new and like returning characters with new like plot devices here and there. It's so like contrived. It's so like contrived as like a newcomer because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know how did Ryu become like a master? Like where did you get the beard and all that jazz, you know? So it's nice to see Street Fighter 6 actually doing like things to single player story modes that we are aware of and could be like, you know, changing for the better, right? You get to customize your avatar and like hit the streets, because we're tired of seeing like Ryu being the victim of the Satsui no Hado. We're tired of Chun-Li being an Interpol master. Things are like changing. I've heard their stories many times before in the Street Fighter series. Now it's time for us, the new gen, to get into the picture and become our own Street Fighters, right? And that's pretty awesome. So you'll get to like customize your avatar. The avatar is an extension of yourself. Travel the path you walk down in. And of course, there's customization features. You get to customize your avatar, make yourself look badass and cool. The streets are teeming with fighters, and we're not just talking about enemies to fight. In this world, we don't talk things out, we fight things out. So I'm very curious about this one. Like World Tour, like single player, but is there going to be like human fights? Like can like humans like Dark Souls like invade your World Tour mode and like fight things out, or is it purely just single player content? And of course, like through your travels, right, as the World Tour like intro said, you get to have and install like different moves in your arsenal. Like you can have like a sonic boom, or you can have 100-hand slap, Hadokens, or like Juri's moves, all of it, right? And here, it's even more explained here. During your travel, you'll meet legendary fighters who will take you under their wing and teach you their style and attacks. As your bond with them grows stronger, you can choose the fighting style that best suits you to become the strongest fighter around. You can also learn master actions from these legends that will allow you to traverse the world and explore even further, right? So you get to like customize different moves, you get to do all this stuff, right? And you just customize your Street Fighter character to have different like playstyles. Casual open world Street Fighter. I love it. World Tour kicks off in Metro City, the same location as Final Fight. From there, you'll travel to various locations around the world. Again, someone's talking shit about me. Masters Foundation Building, you get to see all these different like locations and Google at Edmond Chanko House. But yeah, this is great. I missed the S-Han. Oh well. Yeah, like, I'm excited for everything Street Fighter 6 related. I am super ecstatic on where Street Fighter will be going forward, right? And we know what will be like going forward for Street Fighter 6. You have accessible features in the fighting ground, right? Hopefully that casuals will buy this game. The only contention to that is that I know Street Fighter is going to be like a $60 game, right? It's Capcom. They want to like make money as much as they can, right? They're not going to sell their AAA budget fighting game for free and expect like low results. That's what they're thinking. They're probably going to look at like Project League, the League of Legends like fighting game, as I always say, as a role model, because League has always done their shit for free. Riot has done their shit for free. It worked for Valorant, it worked for League. It's an easy to install like software, gaming software, and it just gets so much results. So accessibility is there, a lot of different like casual modes, and of course, you know, beginner friendly features, not only in terms of like specific modes like extreme battle, but where is it? But also in control schematics, like you have modern and classic. You have a very immersive world tour and a very interesting world tour, like a single player mode that like makes leaps and bounds of what one might say for a fighting game story mode. And the battle hub, which is just a fun little like lobby, like a PSO or Xenoverse style lobby that you could like hook up with friends and you could just like duke it out with. Street Fighter is like, I feel like heading into the right direction after like, I feel a hiatus from their Capcom fighting games. The only one that was like steadily doing well for them was like Street Fighter 5, and now that Street Fighter 5 is over, it's time for a new age. And hopefully with like Street Fighter 6, you know, potentially coming out in like February, it gives like Capcom like the courage to come back out of their funk, their fighting game funk, and deliver fighting games that are not just like Street Fighter, right? And of course, you know, there's more to Capcom, right? Like Monster Hunter or Devil May Cry or Resident Evil, Phoenix Wright, then there's like Dragon's Dogma. But you know what? I feel like Capcom is very much rooted to like the arcades of the 90s, right? With Street Fighter 2 and all of their classic games, classic fighting games that have come out, and they're of course, you know, beat 'em ups, right? This is like prime time Capcom, I feel. All the other like Capcom games, I feel, even though I play most of them, are just like side adventures, right? I feel like peak Capcom is, you know, their fighting game collection. That's what I like want to see the best out of from Capcom. Like, what are your fighting games? I want to see like Darkstalkers or Project Justice / Rival Schools. I want to see Power Stone. Potentially, maybe a new Marvel vs. Capcom. Or the safest bet, a Capcom All-Star versus game. Right? Like, I want to see Capcom like come back from their like hiatus funk and back to their prime. Because now it's like Street Fighter 6, everybody has positive impressions of Street Fighter 6. You know, the characters look great, the modes are fantastic and diverse. Online modes will be fun, right? Because it's rollback netcode. Even though Capcom and the team behind Street Fighter 6 didn't explicitly say rollback netcode, but it's going to be a guarantee that Street Fighter 6 is going to have the best netcode there is, rollback. And it's going to play great. I hope. But yeah, like, I can't wait for more SF6 content, and I can't wait for Capcom to, you know, potentially come back